Hey guys, Doug, D Music Reviews, here with my third review in the Blind Guardian discography. This time, I've got nothing to say beforehand, so I'll get right into the review, so hopefully it won't be any longer than 10 minutes. Anyway, yeah, this album is Tales from the Twilight World. It was released in 1990 on No Remorse Records. This album, well, I'll get into some more information about it. It features the same four members as all of them before have. Hansi Kirsch being on vocals, Andre Olbrich being on guitars, Marcus Sapin being on guitars, and Thomas Stolch being on drums. I try to pronounce these things with quite well, not an accent, but just really pronounce them. I probably sound like a twat. Fuck my life. Anyway, this album basically is really quite an interesting one because it features some of their... in my opinion, it's possibly one of their more underrated albums. You never really hear that much talk or hype about it, and I can kind of understand why. They never really play, excuse me, many of these songs that they have on this album live. Pretty much the only one that's ever really been played live that much, or the only two really, have been track 4, which is Lord of the Rings, and track 2, Welcome to Dying, which is a fantastic song. Excuse me, itchy eyes. But I really think that it is really underrated. I think the album is actually really good, and I'll get into it obviously as part of the review. Anyway, on track, what track is it? Track 6, Lost in Twilight Hall. They have Kai Hansen from Gamma Ray, the lead singer and guitar player from Gamma Ray, or one of the guitar players. He does a little cameo in Lost in the Twilight Hall, doing vocals along with Hansi Kirsch. Now, he's been seen before and after on some of their work, and I think I explained this in my last review. I can't really remember because I can't bear to watch myself back. Hansi Kirsch also does a lot of work, well, he does some work, not a lot of work, on some of Gamma Ray's work, quite a few of their songs. So they have a really interesting relationship, and straight off the bat I'll say, you know, their voices work really well together. They both have quite high-pitched vocals, but they can also both do really deep, they can do really melodic sounding vocals, and their vocals and their voices just gel together so fucking well. Now, to most people, they probably won't be bothered by this, or it'll sound like shit, but to me, a power metal head, their voices sound like fucking heaven on earth. Well, not heaven on earth, that's a large overstatement, but they work really well together. There are no more other appearances on this, it's just the other four players. There's just the other four musicians on this work. But the album itself, as usual, has the same sort of nerdy, geeky themes, fantasy and Tolkien and stuff like this. Basically, everything that Blind Guardian has done throughout their career is present on this album, and they do it really well. You know, Hansi Kirsch, he's still got really early vocals, they sound a bit out of tune. The next album, Somewhere Far Beyond, they've really changed though, and it steps up his game. But on this one, they're still pretty good. There's pretty good vocals. I can listen to them without problem. I don't prefer them. I prefer his later vocals, of course, his later sound and his later tone. But that being said, they are still fine vocals. Andre Olbrich and Marcus Sapin both do absolutely fantastic work with the guitars. Really fucking cool shredding, high-pitched fucking guitar riffs. They do amazing on this album. It's really present. You can listen to songs like Tommy Knockers, for instance, which I don't really know how they got the name of that. I thought it was going to be some cover of some shit like they did with Barbara Ann, but it's actually a fantastic song, and the guitars in that song are absolutely fantastic. The guitars throughout this entire album are really good, and it's one of the best albums in Blind Guardian's discography to really display the work of guitar. You can really hear them really clearly. Excuse me. There's really clear production, and it's really fantastic work. Thomas Stouch on drums, of course, he does good drums. Obviously not the most best technical, but that being said, they work pretty much perfectly for the music and the message and the basically the songs that they're trying to display. All the work, all four men work together absolutely perfectly, and they really created a really good album I don't know, but basically they created a really good album with Lost in the Twilight, Tales from the Twilight Hall. Excuse me, fucking hell, I've already made so many mistakes. Thumb down this piece of shit now. But basically the album is really, really good. Really, I don't have anything wrong to say about it. 9 tracks, or pretty much 8, because track 3, Weird Dreams, is pretty much just an interlude, which is like 1 minute 22 seconds, or 1 minute 20 seconds, something along those lines. And really, it's a fantastic piece of work. I really can't say anything wrong about it. I also have the 2007 remaster edition, so I have 3 demos, or is it 2? No, in fact I've got the Japanese song as well, because I am a cheeky little downloading asshole. Track 10 is the Japanese bonus track, which is Run for the Night, live Run for the Night. I don't even think it's on this album. I can't remember what album it's off, but basically it's just a live version of that. And also you get demos if you get the 2007 remaster of Lost in the Twilight Hall and Tommyknockers. I've not listened to them because I don't want to. Or maybe just because I haven't really paid much attention to them. I only just got the 2007 remaster. But I'm sure they sound fine. Some Blind Guardian's demos I've heard all sound absolutely fantastic. In some cases better than the finalized product. But anyway, basically I think this is an album that most people will really enjoy. There's a lot of great work, it sounds really fucking good. Even if you're not a sort of nerd like I am, it's still puts you in the same sort of mindset, where you can listen to these, listen to the lyrics, read the lyrics, and you can sort of imagine yourself in different settings, mainly being Lord of the Rings and stuff, as that is what Blind Guardian is famous for. But yeah, basically, really check out the work, I really recommend it. If anybody wants some sort of recommendation on what track to start on, I would probably just say start from the beginning, start from Traveller in Time. Fantastic song, great opener. Anyway, I'm going back on myself. Thanks for watching the review. It's about 2 minutes shorter than most, so thank fuck, yay! But it's about 2 times as shit as most as well. But still, thanks for watching the review. Hope you had a good time. I know I didn't. And yeah, see you guys next time.